Hey everyone, it's Mr. Cramp with Core Martial Arts and Fitness. I've got Senpai Cassie with me. We are going to be working on Pinan, Sono, Ichi. That is our orange belt kata. We are out of the basics, so we've done Taikyoko Sono, Ichi, Ni, and San. That means 1, 2, and 3. And now we're in the intermediate katas. Orange belt is an important belt because there are 3 belts up now in our system, and they're going to go into our intermediate katas. Pinan, Sono, Ichi. Think of it this way. Intermediate kata 1. That's what we're working on. Now, a couple of changes to this. It's going to look really, really close to their white belt kata. And it's even kind of confusing. I see orange belts make the same mistakes over and over again where they just kind of go on autopilot. So we gotta make sure that we're doing it right. So I've got my trusty noodle so I can make sure that I correct her when she goes off course. So, Pinan, Sono, Ichi begins in Furudachi just like this. She's going to begin her kata much in the same way that we would normally begin the katas. She's going to look, step, stance, and act. Looks just like Taikyoko Sono Ichi, doesn't it? So she starts to the left, she does a down block, she's going to step forward and punch, she's going to look to the right, she's going to do the same thing, and then we're going to go straight down the body of the eye, and that's when things get a little strange. So, step forward, punch. She looks, chambers, steps, stance, act. So once again, it looks just like Taikyoko Sono Ichi, with one exception. She just did her hammer fist. So I want you to go back real quick. I want to show you guys this one more time. So she chambers, steps, stance, acts. She goes into a down block, but now she's going to pull back and do a hammer fist across the side of the head. When she does that, she's going to get into a very high position. We call this a cat stance or neko ashidashi. Come on a little closer. So she's got all of her weight on this back leg. Almost 80% of her weight is on this back leg. This foot is in a high arch. She's been in this stance a lot today, and this is a hammer fist or a tatsui, which is aimed right there at the side of my head. So she went into a down block and then went into a strike against the temple. So a block and counter is now what we've added to this. She's going to aim, step forward, and punch. That was the main difference. She's going to look, chamber, step, stance, act. Now, as she goes up through the kata, this is where things change. She's going to go into 3 high blocks. So, next, step forward, high block, step forward, high block, and step forward, high block. Good. So, on the 3rd high block, she's going to go ahead and ki. Ah! From there, she's going to go straight into her next move. So she's going to go ahead and step, stance, act, step forward, punch. Good. She's going to chamber, look, step, stance, act, step forward, punch. Once again, it looks a lot like white belt form, doesn't it? So big changes was the tatsui or the hammer fist and the 3 high blocks down the middle of the eye. Now she's got to come back down, and once again, she's going to have to chamber, look, step, stance, act. She's in a Zenkutsudachi, Deidan Barai, or low block. Now, she did high blocks on the way up. She's doing high punches on the way back. So she's going to aim, step forward, punch. Her high punch is jaw line. So you can see the trajectory of her fist. It's going straight to my jaw. Step forward, punch. And step forward, punch again. Okay, from here, she's going to go into her first of 4 shuto mawashis. It's the double shuto mawashi. The kids know what that is, even if you don't. So she's going to look, she's going to chamber, she's going to step, she's going to stance, and her stance is a back stance, just like you saw in the yellow belt form. And she's going to act. Now, this double shuto mawashi, go ahead and go back, go slow. Her hands are almost like they're nailed together. They never separate. They're doing this, right? Anyway, they're going to come up behind her ear, and it does look like a bird, and then they separate out, okay? Her other hand is right here, right by her solar plexus, and the other hand is at an angle, okay, like this, okay? So she does it to the left. She's going to now do it at a 45-degree angle. All she has to do is slide her back foot forward. The The left foot can stay exactly where it was. Once again, she's chambering for double mawashis, or double shutos. Go ahead. Boom. So she's done that direction, that direction. Now she's going to do the far right, and once again, 45 degrees off of that. Okay? So she looks, chambers, step, stance, act. So she's got that one done. Now she's just got to do the 45-degree angle. Boom. All right. So that's intermediate form 1, or Pinan Sono Ichi, or orange belt kata. She's going to do it by her own lonesome now. We don't usually count for the orange belts. We want them to kind of flow through the kata. So I'll call out the kata. She'll complete it without me counting. You ready, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, Pinan Sono Ichi.
Yes.
Hajime. Nare. Now, I told you that people start to think about Taikyoko Sono Ichi, or basic form 1, and she's been doing katas with me all night here as we film videos. So, yep, make sure you do your 3 high blocks down the middle of the eye. Looks great. Os.
Yes.
So, orange belt kata, Pinan Sono Ichi.